Welcome to today's podcast. We're diving into a deeply troubling issue: the escalating human rights violations and lawlessness in Pakistan. The current situation seems to be reaching unprecedented levels.
Absolutely. The government's actions are getting more and more extreme. Law enforcement is forcibly entering people's homes, and there's no accountability. Even more disturbing, it's women, mothers, daughters, who are being humiliated in public with no one questioning it.
It's shocking. I mean, dragging women through the streets, pulling their hair, and uncovering their heads? That's just unimaginable. How is this even happening in 2025?
And what's worse is that the legal system is turning a blind eye. Multiple FIRs can be filed for a single event, yet courts blindly approve physical remands. Victims seeking justice aren't even able to get their petitions heard.
It's mind-boggling. And when human rights cases reach the Supreme Court, they're dismissed with comments like, "How far will human rights take us?" It's almost as if they're shutting the door on justice altogether.
That's the alarming reality. Take Yasmin Rashid, for example. She's 90 years old, suffering from cancer, and has been stuck in jail for 2 years without bail. Every time her hearing is set, something falls through. Either the bench is dissolved or the police don't submit the necessary records.
That's horrific. A woman in her condition is just being left to rot in prison with no consideration for her health or age. And yet, this seems to be the norm.
Exactly. And then there's Imran Khan, who's been subjected to some of the most extreme conditions in prison. Over 200 fabricated cases have been filed against him, many of which are for incidents that happened when he was already in custody. Yet, the courts continue to convict him.
How does that even make sense? He's been convicted for events that happened when he was in government custody. It's like the system is stacking the deck against him at every turn.
And that's just the beginning. In just 3 days, he was sentenced to 31 years in prison, with no fair trial, and hearings were even held late into the night, rushing verdicts through. The entire process feels like a farce.
It's chilling. And now he's been in solitary confinement for nearly 2 years. No family visits, no books, and even worse, he hasn't had a medical checkup in months. It's like they're trying to break him down mentally and physically.
And it gets even worse. His phone calls with his children are blocked. His cell's electricity is cut off for hours at a time, and he's locked in a tiny cell for 22 hours a day. These are conditions that violate not only human rights, but basic human dignity.
What blows my mind is that even when a court orders his release or calls for better treatment, the jail authorities completely disregard it. There's a complete lack of respect for the rule of law.
That's the tragic irony, isn't it? A system designed to uphold justice is now actively contributing to the injustice. No one is being held accountable. The government, the courts, the police, they're all complicit.
It's hard to fathom how far things have deteriorated. And I think this raises a broader question. How far can a country go before it reaches a tipping point? How long can this continue without serious consequences?
It's a terrifying thought. And it's crucial for the international community to take note, because the silence is only making matters worse. Without pressure from outside and within, this cycle of lawlessness may only deepen.
Absolutely. And as listeners, we need to keep asking, how much longer will this injustice persist? And what will it take for change to come? These are not just questions for Pakistan. They're questions for the world.
Well said. Let's hope that awareness grows and that the voices of those suffering are heard. The world must stand up before it's too late.
That's all we have for today. Thanks for tuning in. Stay informed, stay engaged, and remember, justice is a right, not a privilege.